Have you ever wondered if you are a Sigma male? This question might stir intrigue, especially if you're not quite sure what a Sigma male is. In a world where alpha males often steal the spotlight, Sigma males represent a lesser-known but equally valid archetype. Unlike the alpha, who is typically the pack leader, the Sigma is the lone wolf, the one who chooses solitude and independence over social dominance. But how do you identify a Sigma male? Well, there are 7 key signs that we're about to explore together. These signs include independence, non-conformity, a constant quest for self-improvement, an air of mystery, introversion, adaptability, and a high level of self-awareness. Each of these traits shapes the Sigma male's unique approach to navigating life, and they stand as pillars of their persona. Now, let's delve into these signs and see if you identify with them. The first sign of a Sigma male is intense independence. You see, in the vast canvas of human personality, Sigma males paint with a unique brush, their strokes bold and unyielding, their colors rich with the hue of independence. They are the lone wolves, the mavericks, the ones who walk their own path, often far from the beaten track. Perhaps the most noticeable trait of a Sigma male is their comfort with solitude. It's more than just being okay with being alone. It's a profound contentment, a deep-seated satisfaction that comes from their own company. They don't seek validation in the crowd, nor do they yearn for the constant chatter of social circles. Solitude is not a punishment for them, but a sanctuary, an oasis where they can recharge, reflect, and regroup. This solitude, however, should not be confused with loneliness. A Sigma male is never alone because they have the best company, themselves. They are their own best friends, their own fiercest critics, their own strongest supporters. They find joy in their own thoughts, peace in their own silences, and strength in their own convictions. But it's not just about emotional sustenance. A Sigma male is also socially self-sufficient. They don't need to be the life of the party or the center of attention. Instead, they thrive on the periphery, observing, listening, and learning. They engage when they choose to, not when they feel compelled to. They create their own social norms, their own rules of engagement, unbound by societal expectations or traditional norms. And yet, despite their independent nature, Sigma males are never aloof or detached. They're deeply aware, intensely observant, and incredibly sensitive. They value their independence, but they also value their relationships. They are fiercely loyal, deeply caring, and incredibly intuitive. They don't need people, but they understand people, and they value the relationships they choose to cultivate. So, if you find yourself nodding along, if you see your reflection in the mirror of these words, if you value your independence highly, you might be a Sigma male. The second sign of a Sigma male is non-conformity. In a world bound by norms and expectations, Sigma males dance to the beat of their own drum. They don't feel the need to blend into the crowd, and they certainly don't seek validation from societal standards. Their individuality is their hallmark, and they are unapologetically true to themselves. Unlike their alpha counterparts, who thrive on being in the spotlight, Sigma males prefer the path less traveled. They're not rebels without a cause, but rather, they consciously reject the conventional in favor of what feels right for them. They question the status quo, not to cause unrest, but to explore possibilities beyond what's generally accepted. This non-conformity extends to their life choices. Whether it's their career, relationships, or lifestyle, Sigma males often choose non-conventional paths. They might opt for a career that allows them freedom and flexibility over a high-profile job with a hefty paycheck. They might prefer a small circle of close-knit friends over a large social network. They might choose to live minimally, valuing experiences over material possessions. The key here is choice. Sigma males are not nonconformists for the sake of being different. They are nonconformists because they value their freedom to choose. They understand that their choices might not always align with societal expectations, and they're okay with that. They don't seek approval. They seek authenticity. This nonconformity is not without its challenges. Nonconformists often face criticism and misunderstanding, but Sigma males are resilient. They view these challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones towards personal growth. They understand that the road less traveled is often the road to self-discovery. So let's ask yourself a question. Do you find yourself questioning societal norms? Do you often choose the path less traveled, not out of defiance, but out of authenticity? Does society's rulebook seem irrelevant to you? If the answer is yes, then you might be closer to being a Sigma male than you think. The third sign of a Sigma male is a constant pursuit of self-improvement. This characteristic is not about impressing others or being better than anyone else. It's about personal growth, a deep-rooted desire to be the best version of oneself. Sigma males understand that there's always room for improvement, and they're not afraid to put in the work. Imagine a thirst that's never fully quenched. That's what self-improvement feels like to a Sigma male. They are driven by an insatiable curiosity, a hunger for knowledge that goes beyond the ordinary. They're not just interested in learning new things, they want to master them. They dive deep into topics that pique their interest, whether it's philosophy, technology, arts, or even the mysteries of the universe. This continuous learning and exploration are what keep their minds sharp and their spirits high. In addition to intellectual growth, Sigma males also prioritize personal development. They understand the importance of emotional intelligence and strive to be more self-aware, more empathetic, and more resilient. They also value physical fitness, recognizing that a healthy body supports a healthy mind. They set personal goals, monitor their progress, and consistently push their boundaries. But remember, this isn't about competition, it's about personal satisfaction and the joy of overcoming challenges. New experiences also play a crucial role in the Sigma male's journey of self-improvement. They seek out adventures and challenges that take them out of their comfort zones. They're not afraid to take risks or make mistakes because they understand that these are opportunities for learning and growth. They're not deterred by the fear of failure. Instead, they embrace it, knowing that every setback is a setup for a comeback. So, if you find yourself constantly striving for growth and betterment, if you're always looking for ways to learn and improve, if you're driven by a deep desire to be the best version of yourself, for your own satisfaction and not for anyone else's approval, then you might just be a Sigma male. Remember, it's not about where you start, it's about the journey and how far you're willing to go. If you're constantly striving for growth and betterment, you might be a Sigma male. The fourth sign of a Sigma male is an air of mystery. Now let's delve into this intriguing aspect of the Sigma personality. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic figures. They keep to themselves, not out of fear or shyness, but simply because they value their privacy. They are the masters of their own world, a world they don't readily share with others. This trait isn't about being secretive, it's about maintaining an element of personal space and autonomy. You see, Sigma males don't feel the need to broadcast their lives. Unlike many in today's hyper-connected, social media-driven society, they don't find validation in likes or shares, nor do they seek approval from their online followers. Their sense of self-worth comes from within, not from the number of eyes on their Instagram posts. This inward focus, this tendency to keep their cards close to their chest, naturally creates an aura of mystery around them. They're like an unread book full of untold stories and unshared experiences. And as we all know, an unread book is a source of intrigue, sparking curiosity and inviting speculation. People around a Sigma male often find themselves asking, "What's his story?" or "What's going on in his mind?" They're hard to read, hard to predict, and that's what makes them so fascinating. Their silence isn't empty, it's filled with thoughts, ideas, and an inner dialogue that's uniquely their own. The mystery of a Sigma male isn't about a deliberate attempt to be enigmatic, it's more about a natural outcome of their chosen lifestyle. They're not trying to be James Bond, they're just being themselves. Quiet, introspective, and independent, unconcerned with the need to fit into societal norms or expectations. So, if you often find people trying to figure you out, if you notice that your natural tendency to keep to yourself makes others curious about you, then you just might be a Sigma male. Remember, being mysterious isn't about hiding, it's about having depth, and that's something Sigma males have in buckets. If people often find you mysterious or hard to read, you might be a Sigma male. The fifth sign of a Sigma male is introversion. A fundamental characteristic that often sets Sigma males apart is their introverted nature. It's not about shyness or being antisocial, but rather a preference for solitude or one-on-one interactions over large social gatherings. Sigma males are the lone wolves of society, often choosing to dwell in their own thoughts, ideas, and fantasies. They find comfort and rejuvenation in solitude, often using the time alone to reflect, strategize, and dive deep into their personal interests. It's not that they don't enjoy company, it's just that they value quality over quantity when it comes to social interactions. Unlike extroverts who gain energy from social situations, introverts like Sigma males recharge their batteries by spending time alone. The hustle and bustle of large gatherings can be overwhelming, draining even. Imagine being at a party. While everyone else is mingling, laughing, and enjoying the crowd, the Sigma male is likely to find a quiet corner, engage in a deep conversation with a single person, or simply observe the happenings from a distance. They value deep, meaningful connections over superficial ones. Surface-level chatter is not their cup of tea. Instead, they crave intellectual stimulation, thought-provoking discussions, and emotional depth in their interactions. The connection they seek is not about how many friends they have, but the quality of the friendships they form. In a world that often equates popularity with success, the Sigma male walks a different path. They don't seek validation from social approval or popularity contests. Instead, their sense of self-worth comes from within. Their introverted nature allows them to be self-sufficient, content with their own company, and detached from the need for constant social interaction. It's important to note that being an introvert doesn't make one superior or inferior. It's just a different way of interacting with the world, a different way of recharging, and a different way of forming connections. If you're more of an introvert, you might be a Sigma male. It's about embracing your uniqueness, your individuality, and your own way of navigating through life. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, in your own company, and in your own way of being. The sixth sign of a Sigma male is adaptability. With a natural flair for adapting to different circumstances and environments, Sigma males are the chameleons of the social hierarchy. They blend seamlessly into any situation, not because they strive to fit in, but because they're comfortable being themselves regardless of the setting. These individuals are highly adept at reading their surroundings and adjusting their behavior accordingly. This is not to say they are changing their core personality or values, but rather they are able to adjust their approach to suit the situation. It's a skill born from their independent nature and non-conformity, allowing them to thrive where others might struggle. Sigma males are like water, flowing effortlessly around obstacles. They don't resist change, they embrace it. They understand that life is fluid and circumstances can shift in an instant. Instead of resisting or fearing these changes, they adapt, taking these shifts in stride and using them to their advantage. This adaptability extends to their personal and professional lives. They are not afraid to take on new roles or responsibilities, to learn new skills, or to step out of their comfort zone. They know that growth often requires discomfort, and they're willing to face that head-on. In a social setting, this adaptability allows Sigma males to be comfortable with a wide range of personalities. They don't feel the need to dominate conversations or be the center of attention. Instead, they listen, observe, and understand, adapting their communication style to the individual or group they're interacting with. Sigma males also have a knack for turning adversity into opportunity. When faced with a challenge, they don't retreat or complain. They adapt, they learn, they overcome. They see every hurdle as an opportunity to grow, to learn something new, to become stronger. In essence, Sigma males are survivors. Not because they battle against the world, but because they know how to navigate it. They understand that adaptability is a key ingredient to success, and they wield it like a finely honed tool. So take a moment to reflect. Are you comfortable with change? Do you see challenges as opportunities for growth? Are you able to adapt your approach based on the situation at hand? If you're adept at adapting to different situations, you might be a Sigma male. The seventh and final sign of a Sigma male is self-awareness. This quality is not just about knowing oneself superficially, but about a deep and profound understanding of one's strengths, weaknesses, and emotions. A Sigma male's self-awareness is like a compass, guiding him through the vast and often unpredictable landscape of life. The Sigma male's journey begins with introspection. He dives deep into the depths of his being, exploring every nook and cranny of his psyche. He is not afraid to confront his demons, to face his weaknesses and shortcomings head-on. This is not a process steeped in self-criticism, but rather a journey of understanding and acceptance. Understanding oneself is one thing, accepting oneself is another. The Sigma male knows his strengths and he is not shy to leverage them. But he also knows his weaknesses and he does not try to hide them. Instead, he accepts these as part of who he is and he works on them, not with the aim of eradicating them, but of turning them into strengths. Emotions, too, are a crucial part of the Sigma male's self-awareness. He does not shy away from his feelings. He does not suppress them, nor does he let them control him. Instead, he acknowledges them, understands them, and learns from them. He sees his emotions as guides, not as dictators. This high level of self-awareness gives the Sigma male a unique perspective on life. He does not see life through the lens of societal norms, but through his own unique prism. He navigates life not by following the crowd, but by following his own path. He makes decisions not based on what others might think, but on what he believes is right for him. Self-awareness is not a destination, but a journey. It is a continual process of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-acceptance. It is about being true to oneself and living life on one's own terms. If you are highly self-aware, you might be a Sigma male. So, do these signs resonate with you? Could you be a Sigma male? As we draw our exploration to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've gathered today. We've traversed the intriguing landscape of Sigma masculinity, identifying 7 distinct signs that might indicate you're destined to be a Sigma male. First, we recognize the importance of independence. A Sigma male is a lone wolf, guided by his own compass rather than the direction of the crowd. He values his autonomy, carving his own path and finding contentment in his solitary journey. Next, we delved into the realm of non-conformity, a trait that sets Sigma males apart. They march to the beat of their own drum, indifferent to societal norms and expectations. Their uniqueness is not a rebellion, but a natural outcome of their self-assured individuality. We then discussed the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. A Sigma male is always in the process of evolving, constantly seeking knowledge and personal growth. He understands that the journey of self-improvement is a never-ending one. Our 4th sign was the intriguing aura of mystery that surrounds Sigma males. They aren't open books, choosing instead to keep their thoughts and feelings under wraps. This veil of secrecy often sparks curiosity and intrigue in others. We also talked about introversion, a defining characteristic of Sigma males. They thrive in solitude, their energy replenished by quiet moments away from the hustle and bustle of social interactions. Then came adaptability, the 6th sign. Sigma males are like chameleons, adjusting to their surroundings with grace and flexibility. Their resilience allows them to navigate life's uncertainties with ease. Finally, we highlighted self-awareness, arguably the most vital trait of a Sigma male. He is in tune with his thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, using this self-knowledge to navigate his life with intention and purpose. Remember, whether you're a Sigma, Alpha, or any other type of male, the most important thing is to stay true to yourself. It's not about fitting into a particular mold, but about understanding and embracing who you are. With this self-awareness, you can live authentically, confidently, and happily, irrespective of societal labels.